Hi there. Happy Tuesday. I'm Aaron Butler, CEO of Essential Recruiting Resources and founder of Small Business Nashville. And I'm very excited to be here today with Karen Williams. She is the CEO of MinTech Agency, a diversity tech recruiting firm. And so Karen, take a moment, tell us a little bit about MinTech Agency, kind of what types of customers you serve and the types of professionals that you help to put to work.
Great. Thank you so much for having me. Again, I'm Karen Williams. I am the CEO and founder of MinTech Agency. We are a diversity tech recruiting company, so we work with organizations that are looking to diversify their tech pipeline. So we work with a range of clients from retail to healthcare. We have some universities that we work with as well. So we are very niched into what we look for as far as we specifically search for Black, Latinx, and women for tech roles, but our client base is more diverse as well with the type of clients that we work with. So yes, we are very happy to be working in this space and being able to help tech professionals. Mainly our tech professionals that we work with are senior level, mid to senior level, because honestly, that's what companies are looking for. They're looking for that senior and mid-level talent because I think it's a lot easier to find entry-level talent. You can go to a lot of schools and boot camps and these different organizations to find that entry-level talent, but that mid to senior level talent that's already working, that's probably happy where they are, it's a little harder to find those. And so being able to persuade them or just get in their ear and see what they're looking for and what drives them. Yeah. So that's our soft spot, our sweet spot.
Awesome. So real quick, why are a diversity recruiting firm? Tell us about that.
So why a diversity tech recruiting company was twofold. One was technology is the future. It's all around us, and that's where everything is headed from restaurants to driving, from taxis to now you're gonna have autonomous cars. So now you can go to restaurants and there's no one in the back cooking or preparing your food. So technology is the future.
For the autonomous car, so I can just like fall asleep and then arrive. Miraculous.
Right. I've seen someone do that actually. Someone had a video of somebody actually sleep in their Tesla and on the expressway, and it was driving for them. I don't know if I'm ready for that now. Maybe in 5 or 10 years when I know they got all the tweaks out and maybe more people around me are in those cars.
I'm not thinking like the first year model that comes out. I really wanted you to get like 10 years deep.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. So we knew tech was the future, and then we heard the cry out in corporate America that there was a lack of diversity in tech, or I would say this, qualified tech talent. So people that are actually ready to jump into these mid and senior level roles. Because I think there is a lot of diverse talent. Now, I agree with that. There's a lot of diverse talent, but I think when companies, in my perspective, are saying that there's a lack of diversity, I think it's mainly for the roles that they're hiring for. Sometimes companies ask for a lot, and you know it because you're in the industry. Oh, yeah. They ask for a lot. Everybody's looking for a unicorn, and so I
need the purple squirrel. And
right. And so those are harder to find. Yeah, right. Yeah. And honestly, we aren't being trained up to have all of those skills that they're looking for. And so most of the time, those people aren't here. They're outside of, our country, and they're being trained, and then they're coming over. And so they're able to, fill these roles. And so I think it's just really getting us prepared. So that's why we took on, or I wanted to take on the challenge of being able to locate and find these people, and then partnering with others that are also doing this work.
Definitely. I'm a certified diversity recruiter, CDO.
Oh, awesome.
ADP. So that's definitely an initiative very close to my heart, as I worked for a long time called Gate Gourmet North America. And one of the most exciting initiatives that I got to be a part of was that push for diverse talent. And are you seeing more of a need on the hardware or the software side? Programmers and so on. Where are you really finding your greatest number of kind of open requisitions?
Yeah, we focus on software. So we focus on software developers and software engineers, application architects, things of that nature. Not necessarily like we've had like some network engineers and things like that, but that's not really truly our focus. We like to focus in the software development area, only because that's really comfortable for us. We've also done other roles. We like to do support roles, desktop support, application support, because that is where we can sometimes get in like entry level talent. Because I've met so many young adults that have gotten their degrees, but they're not in tech. I met a young lady that had a bachelor's degree in technology or in software development, and she was working at Walmart. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but what I'm saying is she had a degree and she wasn't being able to utilize it because she couldn't find a job. And
I
so I
used to
think,
order pizza with a guy that had a PhD in physics.
right.
I mean, and maybe that makes you an amazing pizza delivery professional. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah, right. So
you're like, wow,
that's where I get the heartache, is because I want to help you find something to get you started into that role or into technology. And so that's where some of those support roles can help them get their foot in the door.
That's all. And when you knock that door down, when you help them knock that door down, I mean, sometimes that's really all it takes is that first opportunity. And people that get that first opportunity are so appreciative of it, and just grateful for it, that they absolutely crush it in the job itself.
Oh yeah. One of our first clients is Centauri Health Solutions, is here in Nashville, and that was one of the things that they did for us when they partnered with us. I met the CTO. When we partnered together, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to partner with us to find or to fill some roles with entry-level talent that had degrees but weren't able to really utilize them to give them that stepping stone. So we placed 4 people out there, and they worked on a contract to hire for 6 months, and then they all just went full time. So that was like, like a parent just, seeing their kid graduate, just to see these people, they were working in warehouses or something that was, nothing related to their degree, but then to see them to, get that job and then do, work hard and get promoted to, full time and move over to this salary. And they were all so happy. So that's what makes my heart smile. That's what makes this a passion for me, to see that happen. So
one of my favorite things about, being in recruiting is that, you see someone like 10 years down the line and you can't credit yourself for their success, but at the same time, that you had a little piece to do with that story, and that's really good. And when someone like I had a guy one time come back and show me the family automobile he bought. It was like a Honda Pilot or something like that. He was like, "Look, thank you so much for helping me get this opportunity, and now I have this place for all my kids." And he was so excited just to show me and just give me appreciation for the part that I feel so amazing. The 2020 has obviously been crazy, and I'm pretty sure that it, as busy as you may be, it's not quite as busy as it was in February. So tell us a little bit about kind of the ups and downs of the year and how you've adapted to it.
Well, originally it went down, right? Most of my clients stopped hiring. They pulled all their jobs off their boards, and they were like, no, we got to reevaluate. Everybody, I think, took a step back and reevaluated. And then it went back up, and it went up slowly. And mainly the clients were hiring on my end. The candidates weren't trying to, one, leave jobs in the middle of a pandemic, or two, a lot of clients still wanted you to relocate. So then to up and relocate during the middle of, whatever's going on.
Leaving your support base, your family.
Right. It made it harder to fill those roles March, April, May, June, July, because people just were like, I don't want to start over when I kind of feel like I have some stability here. So yeah, that definitely was, I think the hardest part was, clients then saying, okay, yeah, we want to fill this role, and we want a senior level person, which, senior level person, they've been at their job at least a year or two, to then say, hey, let's leave this job during this time and start a new job. It was just really difficult. I think that was the biggest challenge, is getting people to move. Most of my clients were still hiring. We were blessed in that aspect. I think that's the good thing about technology. A lot of tech companies were still hiring, and a lot of tech companies, if you go through LinkedIn, I go through LinkedIn looking for candidates, and it's like 2 months, 4 months, how long they've been at the company. So a lot of people picked up all that talent that was let go. So I don't think a lot of people in technology went unemployed very long.
No,
I hope
no,
not.
100% agreed.
Right.
So what do you see in the, I guess short term right now? It seems kind of asinine to look long term for any of us,
Right.
right?
Because we don't
But
know what it's going to be.
right. It's a mixed bag.
Right.
What's kind of on the horizon for MinTech Agency?
Well, we just want to be able to continue to grow. We've been actually, with all of that's been going on, right, in the U.S., we picked up more clients.
Oh, so don't pick on your clients. It's not
No. We picked up more clients. And so just being able to grow our team to meet that demand, being able to partner with some great organizations and companies to bring that talent to. So that's really the biggest thing for us right now, is to stay laser focused on just really being able to grow and give the clients that we have the best service and candidate experience possible. So
awesome.
That's pretty much what we're trying to do.
And so if I am a software developer, for instance, and your main client base and the positions you fill are in the Nashville area. Talk about geography real quick.
Yes. So no, we have some clients in Atlanta, most of them are in Nashville, and then we have one that's in Las Vegas. So the big pool of them are in Nashville, and then we have one in Atlanta, one in Las Vegas. So what happened was, when I first started, I had clients in Las Vegas, in St. Louis, in Nashville. It was just me. I was just getting started. It was too much to kind of manage all of that all over the place. So I refocused back just to Nashville. And so we built our client base up here in Nashville, and then we started to, branch out.
Yeah, I've had that same experience where I started. It was all over.
Oh yeah, like, I got a client here, but
and that almost seemed like a good thing at the time.
It did, and then I was like, oh no, this is not working.
And then you go to fill positions and you realize you don't have candidates coast to coast.
Right. So if you're trying to focus in 3 or 4 areas, you got to have a candidate pool in all of those places, and so it makes it a little harder to then fill those roles. So we learned that early on.
You specialize in a particular area too. When I first started, I was, right now it's behavioral health and addiction treatment, healthcare in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I first started, I was come one, come all, let me fill your positions, and then I'd work on like an executive chef position, for instance, and I'd create this pool of executive chef talent that wanted my help finding new positions.
And you only had
that was the only executive position I have. So they'd call me a month later and like, sorry, I got nothing. And so it really isn't fair to to the candidates out there looking for opportunities.
I totally agree.
Kind of be unspecialized in a
And what they say, you can't serve everyone. If you serve everyone, you serve no one. You've got to be niche down.
Well, yeah, I actually have a similar saying. If you serve try to serve everyone, you end up serving some people but poor.
Right. Exactly. So right. Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Karen. We really appreciate you. Absolutely love the work that you're doing and the mission and purpose of MinTech.
Thank you.
So if there's anything else you'd like to add, please do. And if there are any companies that you would like to give a shout out to, any other small businesses you think might like to be featured on Small Business Nashville, please let us know.
Yeah. So there is a tech school that started here in Nashville called Pivot Tech. And they are doing great work by training up people of color here in Nashville in all parts of technology, from data science to software engineer to cybersecurity very soon. So they're doing such great work over there at Pivot Tech.
The offerings, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Pivot Tech. And so I'm a candidate. I know nothing about software development, but I am interested in working with MinTech Agency. How would we contact you?
You would go to our website at mintechagency.com. And if you're an employer, you go to the employer tab. If you're a candidate, you can go to the candidate tab. There should be like a job portal tab there. But, and you can always email careers@mintechagency.com.
Careers@mintechagency.com. And
Mhm.
mintechagency.com is the website, correct?
Yes.
MinTech is MINTECK or
TH.
TEH. I don't know where. Yeah, I like the fancy version of tech.
Yeah.
Fancy
Tech,
spelling.
right.
Well, hey, thank you so much. It's been an
Oh, you're
absolute
welcome.
pleasure. And we look forward to talking with you again sooner than
Yes.
later.
Thank you so much for having me.